Welcome to Manifest Beyond Limits, the podcast that helps you break free from fear and self-doubt so you can create a life filled with abundance, joy, and fulfillment. I'm your host, DaNajah, manifestation coach, speaker, and believer in limitless possibility. Each week, we'll dive into the mindset shifts, energetic principles, and manifestation tools that help you step into your power and design a reality that truly lights you up. Because here, we believe there are no limits, and anything is possible. You ready? Let's manifest beyond limits. Welcome back to the Manifest Beyond Limits podcast. I wanted to record this episode today because of everything that's happening in the world right now, politically and socially, and how it's all happening and showing up on social media. So if you've noticed that even just scrolling for 20 or 30 minutes leaves you feeling anxious, angry, sad, overwhelmed, or tense in your body, you're not alone. Your heart rate goes up, your head might start to hurt, your chest tightens, your body goes into alert mode. And that's your nervous system responding to stress. And the first thing I want to say is, there's nothing wrong with you for caring about what's happening in the world. And there's also nothing wrong with you for needing to protect your peace. Both of those things can exist at the same time. And one of the biggest challenges right now is learning how to stay informed without living in constant fear or overwhelm. Because 1, fear is not the same as awareness. And 2, being overwhelmed doesn't actually make you more helpful. So let's talk about how to stay connected to what's happening in the world while staying regulated. So number 1 is limit your consumption, not your care. So being informed does not mean you need to be online all day. Most of us are seeing the same information over and over again, just reposted by different people. And that keeps your body stuck in stress mode without offering any solutions. So as you scroll, ask yourself, am I learning something new right now? Or am I just absorbing more fear? Because you can care deeply and set limits. Those two things are not opposites. Number 2 is be intentional about what you share. As a society, we've gotten so used to sharing things quickly, sometimes without even stopping to think. So before you share something, ask yourself, why am I sharing this? And what role am I trying to play right now? Some people are meant to organize, some are meant to educate, some are meant to donate, some are meant to protest, and some are meant to support quietly behind the scenes. Every role matters, but not everyone has the same role. And you don't need to do everything to be doing something meaningful. Number 3 is regulate before and after you engage. So if you're going to engage with heavy content, you need to help your body out. So before scrolling, take a few slow breaths, drop your shoulders, feel your feet on the ground. And after scrolling, move your body, stretch, go outside, shake it out, and take a few deep breaths. And the reason that this matters is because energy doesn't disappear, it just transfers. So if you take in all of this fear and anger or sadness and you don't move your body afterwards, that energy stays stuck inside of you as tension or anxiety. So movement helps your body release those emotions. Number 4 is individual versus collective energy. So we are all connected, and what affects one group of people eventually affects the whole. And so this is about humanity. But that does not mean that you are meant to carry the weight of the entire world inside of your body. Your first responsibility is your own energy, because calm, grounded people make clearer choices. When we are overwhelmed, we react. But when we are regulated, we respond. Number 5 is control versus what you can influence. So there are things happening right now that are outside of your control. And there are always, of course, things that are within your control, your choices, your boundaries, your energy, your focus. And this next part might feel uncomfortable to hear, but it's important. So having real choices and options in life usually requires resources. And those options often require money and power. So there is this trending theme on social media right now around Leave the US. But if you don't have the money and the power, then you're stuck. So staying grounded isn't just about your emotions. It's also about asking, how am I building the stability, the resources, and freedom in my own life? Because the more stable and resourced you are, the more choices and options that you have. Number 6 is seen and unseen forces. So of course, there are systems that we can see playing out in the world, especially related to the government. But there are also forces and systems that we can't see. God, the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in. So being aware does not mean living in fear. You don't need to know everything. You don't need to respond to everything. And you don't need to carry everything. What you do need is knowledge, grounding, and a strong connection to yourself. So all in all, caring about the world around you does not require you to abandon your own needs. Awareness does not require anxiety, and staying informed does not mean staying activated all the time. So stay informed, protect your nervous system, move the energy through your body, and choose intentionally. That is how you stay powerful. Not numb to the world, not reactive, and not overwhelmed. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode of Manifest Beyond Limits. I hope you're leaving feeling inspired, empowered, and ready to take aligned action toward your next level. If this episode spoke to your heart, it would mean the world if you shared it with someone who needs to hear it, or left a quick review to help more beautiful souls find this space. And if you'd like to stay connected, you can find me on Instagram at Manifest Beyond Limits, or visit manifestbeyondlimits.com to dive deeper into my world. And remember, you are powerful, you are supported, and there are no limits to what you can create. With that being said, go out there and manifest a life that's truly beyond limits.